I'm sorry. So one of the things you got to do is you got to take copious notes, times, dates, what you did, what the symptoms were, and you got to keep these because at some point a coroner or a police officer might ask you what happened and why did they die, and it's cost the last thing you want to do, but you really need to keep the notes. And one of the things I'm going to recommend is you do what I'm about to do now. So one of the things you got to do is take photographs. Last thing I want to do. So they kept body bags, otherwise you're going to have to use the sheets you've got and there's leakage. Anyway, let's get on it. So like I say, these things are really helpful. Lift the leg up, over. Oh. Make sure you've got some underneath the head because it drains a lot. Now these bags won't work very well as lifting bags, they'll rip. They're just latex rubber. But carrying Kitty down the stairs would be too much for me. So I'm going to use this carefully to take her down the steps. Now if you don't have these, make something similar. You've got 3 tags. One goes on the outside of the bag, one goes on the left or the right hand, and the other one goes on the opposite leg. And these are designed for hospital use, but anything like this, what you need to do is put a full name on, social security number, date of birth, address, time of death, and why she died as far as you can tell. And as you see with this, it's just for the toe and for the personal effects, but honestly if you can put on one arm and the other one, because a lot of times when you go opening body bags looking to see who's actually in the body bag because the outside label's been removed, when you open it you might be looking at the foot and you don't want to open the whole bag, certainly after a few weeks. So I'm going to put the first tag, gosh so cold, on her left ankle. The other thing with these is don't tie them too tight. Simple reef knot's just fine. So because that's on her left foot, I'm going to put this on her right hand. So like I said, opposite arm. Not too tight. So this is going to go on the outside of the bag. Like I was saying, use the patient's own limbs to move them in the direction you want to turn them. I know most of you won't have one of these, but they are a really useful thing to have. They actually tell you what you should be doing in terms of universal precautions. In this case, everything in this room is infected. All the linen is going to get thrown out. So when you have the bag like this, roll it up. Get it nice and tight. Don't worry about it too much. And then get hold of the limbs. You want them to move in the direction of this direction. Alright, Kitty. The suffering's over now. And you can do this for sheets. Oh God. I'm really doing my best here not to think about what I'm doing. I've done this so many times before. So much in the last few weeks. This is not what I expected to have to do. And you have the patient in the bag. Just zip them up. Now, a bit of a warning to you guys. Those people who are really fat, they won't fit in these bags. You're best using a duvet or a sheet. But they're designed to keep drips in. It says 2 zippers on it. You just lift them up and then you put the tag onto it. Now I have to get out to the curb. The radio said that they're coming round at about between 12 and 4 a day in this area again. To pick up the bodies, to take them to the central burial place. So now I have to decide what to do. I mean, I prep not to lose my loved ones. I didn't prep to lose my loved ones, and with Kitty dead, there's no point staying here. I'm gonna go to the Shire. I'm hoping Fiona and Wally are still okay there. They only have cell phones, and the cell phone towers are still out. So I'm going to fill up the car with gasoline and bundle up the dogs and head there, and then see what happens after that. The government is still seems to be doing something. There's been trucks rundling past the road every day, both to the police station, the main regional police station, and also now to the Royal Canadian Mounties. I phoned work, didn't get an answer, so I think the hospitals are still closed. The radio is getting more strident about control and do what you're told, and it's not to issue orders. I think if I don't leave now, I might get stuck here. I don't want to. So much memories of Kitty here. I just don't want to stay here anymore. So I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go to the Shire and help Fiona and Wally out. I guess there's a lot of food there. What I'm going to do with the fairly large supplies I still have here is I'm going to actually just give them to the neighbours. I think I've been feeding them on and off. Large number of them are dead. Like I say, every day you go out, there's body bags, and people aren't putting them out on collection day, right? They're putting them out all the time. It's horrible. When you prep, you don't prep thinking that your loved ones will die. It's kind of the opposite, right? We prep so our loved ones won't die, but we all die. And in SHTF, is it the lucky or the unlucky that don't die? Anyway, if I make it to the Shire, I'll maybe post another video just to give some closure to you guys, because other than Tyler and Uncle Al, I've not really seen too much online from people, and Tyler looks like he's on his last legs, but he's young, maybe he'll be okay. That's it for me. Anybody out there watching this, stay strong. Try and be hopeful, especially when there's no hope. Bye.